Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. We're going to do a Dark Tower run. Currently we have 6.5 stars, so 3 more battles to go. Some legendary chests on the line. 2 attempts, about 20 hours. Sure that we have everything set up. Right. Have the warlord that we're using. Have the pet that we're using. Sure that we have the bonuses ready. Okay, let's do this. Okay, starting second, not really what we're looking for. Going to be a little bit of a defensive game until we can start getting some advantage on the board. It's here, okay. This warlord, we're concerned about these two abilities. It kills all wounded enemies and then also summons these witches here. I'll do this unit here has evasion, which is a problem. Also gives a little bit of a health boost whenever one of our melees attacks, and then also gives a attack boost to their women units. Buildings, attack, health, block. That's good. Let's start by summoning it here. This unit gives miss to 2 random units on their side for a turn, and then whenever anything dies except in order, gains its attack boost. And when this dies, it lowers the attack of their units. Okay, so going for base right here. And decent options here. I like this spikes here so that we can actually have an extra trigger for our own warlord ability. I'm gonna this will take the damage from this, so fine. Like being able to get something here. Okay. This unit is still giving this miss too, so we're gonna have to worry about it so much. So right now that they need to take care of this unit, and if they can't, then we're gonna start creating a lot of advantage down the road. And same you. Uh, getting turn because chaos. Summon this unit here, has the attack boost and the defense boost. Order unit on our side. We want to start spreading the damage. Here. A little bit of health off of our melee kill. Summon this unit because it was ranged. At the end of the turn, it also gives negative attack to a random enemy. You pretty much have this board locked up unless something comes to disrupt this unit. Okay. There. Our poison on the field, and then we're going to summon this unit. Gives extra attack to 2 random units. It's fine, and the turn gives a little bit of attack boost to chaos units. And when it dies, it will give melee units. Will deal damage to melee units. We're probably going to stack the lines here. Attack, which is great. Okay. Poison over here, so it clears that unit. This unit will be attacking us, and this unit miss. These two units won't be able to attack because of this unit's ability to make chaos units miss. Right. Case that on. Clear those out so that we keep attacking with our chaos units. Then we are going to again continue to clear for board. Here. Going to summon. I'm going to summon this unit for melee purposes, defending this unit, and then also gets a little bit of an health boost at the end. Generates, which is also good. Oh, okay. Here, okay. This unit has a couple abilities, deals damage to 3 random units on the board, except order units. Whenever we summon a unit, they will get mental shield. So we would want to deal a lot of damage to this quick or overwhelmed. $46. Here. We're gonna summon this unit here, so it does freezing one of their units whenever we deal damage to them. That's what goes on. Okay, it will steal attack from frozen units whenever they summon, and then at the beginning of the turn, they're going to take damage equal to the attack of this unit minus 50%. There. Freezing. Then it will trigger off the Divine Shield. It's not an issue for us. We're going to rush for the game if we can. A little bit more damage. Or we don't want our tempo to be slow. $85, $74, around 159, 159, or actually, sorry, 184. So it won't be enough for attack boost. So we summon this because it has an attack boost for every range unit that we had. So it comboed off with the witches, and then at the end of the turn, heals some of our units. These are still wounded, so they are targets for the kills all wounded ability. But again, not such a big issue. Yeah. We do need to clear the board. I'm going to summon this unit. It should actually go. No, it won't. Ah. We're going to be able to. I'm going to summon this unit. It's going to trigger off the shield. Okay. And triggered off the other shield. And then we did attack with the extra summon for this. So that was game right there. Okay. Hey, not bad. Okay, not a particularly good matchup, even though we're going first. They have a lot more HP than us. Also, whenever their pet, whenever they have a melee kill, they're going to gain health. You have to be concerned about the pentagrams that deal damage to our units, and also the 2 melee units here that are going to at least come back with summons. We need to hold this board very well if we can. So what we're going to do is check the okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon this unit. We're actually going to place it back here. The reason why is that at the end of the turn, it turns into a different unit here. And then this particular unit, whenever they attack, gives mental shield to a random unit of ours. We did see that the pentagrams did come out here, so our back rows are going to be disrupted by damage. Building also this unit gives a little bit of a bonus as well. So whenever it attacks, it summons these 2 extra attack runes. And they can only be summoned on open spots, so not on spots where there's a rune or a pentagram. And then whenever one of our units attacks, it deals damage to a chaos unit here. And we're actually going to summon this here. The reason why, even though their defense isn't as good, it deals damage to a random chaos unit, which is what we're trying to. We're going to end up killing one of these units, which is fine. It has a little bit of pierce, which is also good. I'm going to put it here so that I can get the health boost of the building, which is nice. And we dealt a little bit of damage over to this. Okay. Good. All of our units right now. Mental shield. They summon this unit here. Summon that bush here, which has spikes. And then also it gives spikes to an ally, which is here. Out. This is where the pentagrams start to come into play, because now if I try to put a unit in the back row, it's going to be damage. We're going to be summoning this unit. It summons these 2 crystals at the end of turn. It gives this unit mental shield. We're looking to combo off with. We're looking to combo off with the unit on top. Actually, here. I would like to go for damage, but right now we need to make sure that we can control the board. So we're going to make sure that we can things open for us. Good random placement. The crystal is now defending this unit. Okay. It's going to be a good time to actually go through these here. So poison, do that. Now we are going to summon this unit just because of the raw stats. It gets a block boost whenever it attacks, which is nice. And then at the end of the turn, we get block on our warlord. And then also it deals damage whenever it gets attacked. And we summon this here. You don't need to defend this unit as much of the raw stats. And then if they ever get silenced, we can put a unit here in order to be defended by this unit, as opposed to putting it over here where it will take damage from the pentagram. This unit gets a little bit of a health boost whenever it comes into play. Whenever it attacks, it gets an attack bonus, and then it also has counterattack. But counterattack only triggers if a melee unit attacks it. If a ranged unit attacks it, then it doesn't go off. So again, we are still fighting for board. We're going to try to kill this unit. It has a lot of health right now. We're not going to be able to kill it right now, but we will put a lot of damage towards it. And it's going to kill that. Here. 173, 71, and 81. That's 152, so around 320. And our next turn is actually going to depend upon what they do. If they start summoning more units, we're going to summon here. If they summon less units, we're actually going to summon this. Right. Puppet was summoned because this unit summons a puppet. So it's actually 130. Okay. Can deal 50% of damage to them. So 134 divided by 2 is actually 67. Well, okay. 67 is going to die. That unit's going to die. This unit's going to die from attack. And we are going to summon this unit here for the raw stats. Also gives miss to 2 random units on their side of the field for a turn. Here to avoid the damage on the path. That unit died. Now, as you can see, every time it attacks, it gets blocked. So this unit now has 198 block. So it's basically unkillable unless there's a transform or a silence. Unit's going to be getting miss. Right. And we can see that our unit that was giving mental shield is now dead. So, and this unit now, especially since it gains a health boost whenever it kills a unit, and then it deals extra damage to these particular spots. We're going to summon this unit here as flying so that it can block. Also deals a little bit of poison damage. Gives a little bit of health boost for our bodies here. Next turn, we can transform this or try to go for lethal damage against it. Okay. Fine. This unit is the same unit that we had before a couple turns ago. Here. And then we summon this unit, has the transform, so turn into a box. Then back here, gave miss to this unit, killed the crystals. So now we just need to deal damage twice or get to another transform. That is not good for us. This unit, whenever we deal damage to the warlord, we're going to take damage to our units. In this case, all of them will probably die. I don't like this play, but I don't think we have any choice. Really do not want this unit. So we're going to use our summons to kind of dilute the amount of damage that we're going to be taking here. Then I'm going to we're actually going to do I don't like having to lose 2 of our units here. There's a chance that we do not lose our units, but I would like to guarantee that I kill this unit for the next couple of turns. And of course, our board is wiped. Very bad. They still have their summons available. I think we've probably lost this one now. We could have taken the chance to have those 2 units be alive. I think I might have minus myself a little bit too much there. still probably not going to be able to face. Well, probably not. So, that was disappointing. But they did start with more HP than us, so not really a surprise. Still alive, but it's obviously not good. Not good. Okay, we are probably dead. Good. Okay. That's fine. Absolutely fine. That do happen. All right. On to the next one. Again, they start with more speed than us. Not great, but we are starting first. We do need to draw these two abilities here from this warlord, the silence and the stones. We can do that by establishing board, as usual. And actually, put these buildings here. So health is mental shield, attack, plus health. Sounds that. In terms of raw stats, these two are pretty comparable. I do like having the spikes in order to deal damage whenever it gets attacked. We are trying to prioritize clearing this unit first. I'm going to clear the divine the mental shield off of the building first. Not good. They have summoned a unit that has immunity. Also gives health boosts to units whenever they're summoned, and then whenever it is attacked, it shrinks our health to 1. So we need to deal as much damage as we can to this right now. So as you can see, shrinks it down to 1 health. Immune, so we can't steal attack from it. So we have to deal as much damage as we can. Right? And with a 400 attack. Yeah. We're going to summon this unit to attack this unit. It's not going to quite kill it because it needs about another 30 damage, but it does help us right now in the sense that at the end of the turn, it will free the random unit. So it will be here. You're going to put the poison trigger on this just in case we do need to kill that for next. That is fine. So we trigger the silence, which is great. Okay. Okay, we're going to balance this out. We're going to kill this unit because it's too much of a threat to us now. And also, we are going to summon this unit. So this unit itself has immunity, so it won't be affected by Warlord's ability to turn to 1. Whenever it attacks, it gives us a little bit of health, and then whenever it is attacked, it gives a shield for us. Put it here. So kind of in a bad spot right now, but I like having this unit here. This unit here, it deals damage to wounded unit. And pull this thing. Right, this unit is going to be a big problem because whenever one of our units dies that isn't chaos or building, they're going to have one of these summons here. Summons. When they come into play, they freeze one of our units, it has flight, and then when it dies, it gives an attack boost to all their chaos units. So need to kill this unit or silence it as soon as possible. I don't think that's going to happen. This is why, in particular, we wanted to save the poison so that you could have units. Once they summon the stones, we could then do poison and then get rid of them. But again, since they had that 403 attack unit, we couldn't really do anything with that. So we still try to contain the board here. Something, a little bit of poison damage. Here. I actually do not want to summon another unit to try and kill this because of the spawns coming from this unit. So this so that we can defend this unit. This unit keeps on doing spawns, going to deal a little bit of poison damage, going to get a health boost. Get rid of this. Also, this unit here at the end of the turn, it freezes a unit on their side of the field. Good. Here, attack boost, a little bit of 2 units when it's boost. I'm going to summon this unit here because of the evasion. I'm going to get a little bit of a little bit of health boost for melee units. I'm going to, I think it's the same unit as this one. They're going to be giving their own. A lot of units on this. Two. We're going to summon this unit here. It's going to die this turn because of the amount of attack that this does have. Whenever it is attacked, it freezes range units for a turn. It'll give us another turn to do poison damage. Okay. Now this unit is messing us around, up in terms of whenever we deal damage to it, do damage to the warlord. It's going to swap stats for us. So in this case, we're actually able to deal a lot of damage. Be able to actually summon. Ugh. Never mind. Oh, because so it's good we actually have this mental shield that our warlord has, but we're still going to be taking 424 damage. Good. This unit itself also has a little bit of corruption. Whenever we summon a unit in the line, we're going to be frozen for a turn. I'll, we're going to summon here. Do a lot of that poison damage back up. Yeah, we're also having our attack stolen at the end of the turn, which is good. Male units here. He's going to die like poison. Die actually into 2. Three. Also. Ooh, that might be nice. Okay, we're going to summon this unit here. It's going to gain the spikes. So actually, this unit will die once it's attacked. Gain a little bit of health. Poison damage there. I can't believe we're actually holding the line for this long. Very surprised. Right. Okay. As you said, add that unit. That other unit. Okay. It's actually now going to die. Which is great. We got that unit to take care of. Poison for 21s. Okay. We are going to summon going to summon this unit here. At the end of the turn, it creates melee units that can block for us, and then whenever those units die, we'll be able to deal a little bit with them. This unit still does have evasion, so that's bad for us, but we will be able to follow up for turn or so. Okay, it's going to be have the random freeze over here caused by this unit. Spawner is now actually dead, so as long as we can kill this, and we might be able to actually come back. Use their sudden death, actually takes away our shield. Okay, they double attacked. It's 2 of their units. Chaos units are getting a little boost. Fine, this unit's going to die from combat. This unit's going to die from combat. This unit's going to die from combat. So we just need to deal damage over here. Poison for 12, so 54 and 12. That's all right, I want to make sure that I don't miss any. We take 24 because of poison, so 54 and 24. 8. And going to summon here. Give these units miss for the turn. Okay, oh, not die by combat. Oh no. Is that a fatal miscalculation? Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, well, now it's definitely going to die by combat now. And this will also die by combat. Okay, we're going to most definitely summon a melee unit. It's a matter of which one. In terms of raw stats, this is going to be better. Oh, sorry. We're going to be summoning this unit here. It has the mental shield, has immunity, and it also gives a health boost to us. Versus this one here, it's going to deal a little bit of poison damage, but it's not going to help as much in terms of board. Then those units in type combat. Block, mental shield. Here. This unit's actually going to die in 2 turns, which is good. Unit might actually die. Here. We need to gain health quickly. Very, very quickly. Ugh. This unit's going to die from poison. This unit's going to die from poison. So you just kill this unit again. Last time. 129, 248. That is 118. Here. 2 plus. Oh, that's going to be enough damage to that. So we do need to actually use our summon in order to get another spawn here. So that puts it at 1, 4. That's 203. 203. So we can deal 45. That is actually not enough. Ugh. Still wasn't enough. But we have now cleared their board, which is great. This line here is very vulnerable, though. Very, very vulnerable. Oh. So going to die. This unit it dealt damage to all of our units because whenever one of our male units died, take damage. Whenever it dies, give health. Attack boost. Chaos units and then flight, but there's nothing here. We need to defend this line. We are going to do so by summoning this unit here. This unit here has evasion, which is good. Gets a little bit of block and it has the extra attack. We're going to be summoning it here. That it can either defend or be defended. All right. This line is okay with the health over here, and definitely here. As long as we don't run into a totem, they're all set. Gonna be I like having the it's about an extra 90 damage. Coming this 200. Coming this here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70. +100. I do like having the ability because of this ability. Whenever when it comes into play, it gives toxin to our unit, so it actually lowers the attack that we have. So we need to actually combat the attack that we're losing. Also gets well. And it's not us. This unit, whenever we attack them, they're going to get a health boost. Whenever a nature unit, oh okay, not for them, only for them. Whenever a nature unit dies on their side, they get an attack boost. We need to, but we need to be ahead of the map. So let us see. Let's just say that they gained 50 health. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to be at 6, well, about 600. And this is not 600. We'll need to find a way to kill this. We are taking from it. Turn. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! We didn't get to block! No! Is that another fatal flaw? Oh, okay. It's fine. We're actually okay with this. We're not gonna have lethal quite yet. Can't count it off. Right? And we will count it off this time just to make sure that we do. 5, 6, yeah, we don't have enough. 1, 2. Summon. Whew, this is a close game. Okay, we're gonna be summoning. Let's see. Only summon the melee unit. So, okay, so we're gonna be summoning this unit here. What it does is at the end of the turn, it gets attack boost, and then also when it dies, it gives 2 of their units health equal to 1. Right. Health, be there. Health. Health. Okay, so they're going to be trying to do their best to block this line, and then we're going to be doing our best to try to block their line. Oh, missing that melee unit was really bad, because now this unit's going to... Okay. All right. This is not bad. Okay, so we need to summon a melee unit in order to attack and kill this. As you can see now, their healths are both at 1. On top of that, we need to kill here that unit itself having the 1. Way we can deal some damage. Okay. Well, we are going to summon this unit here as the flight. It gives a little bit of a block to us. Not going to help too much, but as long as we can a little bit of damage, we're good. And also gives an attack boost to units in the line. I forgot if it says line means this side or this side. Not really too concerned about the building. But as long as he doesn't get double attack along with some other 130-ish damage, we should be all set. Oh, we're going to kill their unit for sure. Absolutely, we're going to kill their unit. Because they're going to be gaining health. All right. Ooh, we got a little bit of bonus here. Whenever we summon a building because of our guild boost, we're going to give attack boost to all our allies. So in this case, we'll actually be able to kill it using that. Combo with there, gets a summon. Great. This unit here is going to turn everything to one attack for the turn, so we won't be able to kill this, but we will be able to block. Great. Right, like I said, we summoned here to give it space. We can use to block as well. It still have toxin, but they're able to attack. Whenever this unit whenever somebody else summons a unit, they're going to take some damage. The warlord is also going to take a little bit damage, so that's good. Okay, we are going to. Oh boy. Oh boy! Wow! 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 Awkward position. Oh, okay. Oh, that's bad. Whenever this unit attacks, it's going to summon another unit. So once it does, then all the attack is going to go onto here. So we need to defend again. Ugh. Oh no, we missed a summon! Let's stop missing these summons. Oh, so bad. All right, I'm so concerned about this line. That's the problem because of the health boost. Also, random enemy of ours is going to take damage whenever we attack. No good. Now we're going to die. We weren't able to clear out the line, and they were finally find an answer. Oh, I think we might have made a miscalculation with our math at some point. Here. Oh, boy. Really stunk. Man, that's funny. Okay, well, we have one more attempt that's going to come in the next hour, a couple of hours or so. We're just going to go for it, whatever. That was very disappointing. Well, we're going to start by summoning this unit here as poison damage that is going to deal damage to their units. It's a ranged unit. Don't have to worry so much about their buildings. Okay. Issue. We have Reborn here. So we can take another bit of damage. And the poison damage is going to trigger, killing that. 2 units on the board. Okay. Again with the poison damage. So damage over there. I can actually wait a couple turns because the poison damage is going to take 65, so that'll die in turns. Better. I'm going to go for stats. And over here, bottom line. Stats for the reason that when it's silent, it's not going to lose as much health. This unit's already triggered for poison, so as long as it doesn't get cleared off, we should do that. Unit here. One. Okay. Going to summon this unit here. Has the immunity. Oops. Has the immunity, and then it freezes their ranged units for turn whenever they're attacked. Also gives us a big health boost on our units. Right. Okay. We're going to summon here to defend that unit. Also, whenever this unit attacks, gives poison them for turn. This unit, whenever it is attacked, it gets mental shield, and then it gets a health boost. It gets an attack boost whenever it's first summoned and has an order hero, has Pierce. All right, all right. Unit here, full attack. Plus half. These 18, that's 94. 94 plus 14 is not enough. There either. I'm going to summon here. Well, that's a poison, so it's going to get rid of the shield again. This unit's going to die. And this is going to be a good battle. Oh, even better. So they summon the stones, which is great, because now we can have them as targets for our poison. It also blocked their melee unit, so this unit might actually live. Okay. Goes here. Okay, this unit gives problems because whenever this unit attacks, it deals damage to us. We'll take random damage to our enemy. It has a little bit of toxin, and then also gets generation and everything. So a whole bunch of garbage. Poison here first. Summon this unit here. Has flight. Also, whenever one of their units dies, a pentagram is sent on their side, and then also gives a little bit of a flash for us. Good. Not really concerned so much about having this unit anymore. The attack is too small. I'm gonna summon this unit here behind the flight unit. Deals a little bit of splash damage. It has an ability that when it dies, it deals damage to all their units for every unit that they've summoned. Also has these death wounds here to prevent summoning from happening on them. They summon on a unit here, will die. And so it has a little bit of a board disruption. Okay. I remember what this guy does. So whenever it attacks, it heals, and then also whenever their warlord is healed, you take damage. I think they do. Because they're already at full health, so there's nothing to heal. Whenever they attack, whenever that unit attacks, deals damage. I'm gonna summon here this particular unit. Deal some damage over there. It was a little bit of healing. This unit is actually the one dealing with healing because whenever one of our ranged units attacks, it will heal itself. But we summoned this unit for a couple of reasons. It has the shards that will appear in the first row, so it'll give us a little bit of a block. Whenever it attacks, it will deal some splash damage over here, and then whenever it gets attacked by melee, as you just saw, it will do a counterattack, which is great. All right. lost a lot of our units, but now we have a full board clear. Also, those shards are going to help give this mental shield, which is great. We're going to summon this here. A little bit of attack boost for us. Also deals damage to their units at the end of the turn. Now we're just fighting for board again. As you can see, a lot of those pentagrams showed up, so that's good. Deal units. There's the spikes. I'm going to summon. Yeah, we're actually going to do that. So we're going to summon this here as the Reborn. Gives a little bit of a skill whenever. Yeah, so whenever this is attacked, this unit will be affected by damage. So it has the Reborn, which is good, and then it has a little bit of splash. We summoned it over here so that we can have these shards down here. For this particular unit, you want the shards to somehow spawn below the unit as opposed to above, so that in terms of order attack, this unit will pretty much never die because they have to kill these shards first before getting to it. This unit's going to be dealing damage to their units at the end of the turn, so we just 50-ish here. Channel 24. Even better. Here. A little bit of spikes damage, which is fine. This unit is going to give miss to their units for the for a turn. Otherwise, we're going to gain a little bit of health with Bleedy Pet. And then also, if this unit does die, it'll give them minus attack. And even if the unit dies as well, we'll be able to still go up with shards. Okay. Unit again. Damage to that. Summoning. No, we don't have to. We're okay. So we're summoning this unit here because it allows it to get blocked by melee unit potentially. Also, it summons this puppet. This puppet will remove the negative effects from our units and also deal a little bit of reflect damage. As you can see here, the units that have the red numbers here, at least on the attack, that means that their attack is down. Here, the attack is down here too. So this unit does die, able to bring their attacks to normal again. I'm going to summon unit here. A little bit of ranged. Also, whenever it attacks, it gives an attack boost to our units in this particular line. Also gives miss to another unit whenever it comes into play. So in that case, it won't actually stop the first unit that comes up, but it'll stop the next. It'll stop the unit that's already on the board. Here we have a lot of disruption, have a lot of shielding. Good, and we have disruption on their side of the field. As you can see, the puppet died, so the attacks are now back again. When this attacks, you're going to get the shard. Going to come in here to get the attack boost off of this particular unit. Now we're just sure that we can kill these other units. You're going to get a little bit of a health boost whenever one of their units dies. Whenever a male unit appears, this gets an attack boost, and then we took damage equal to 75%. We could be taking a lot of damage because of this particular unit's health, but that's okay. As you can see there, gave it miss because of this unit. Now we want more board disruption. summon this unit. Summon this unit. The reason why we actually did summon this unit, so whenever it comes into play, it deals damage to every unit. Whenever it dies, it heals all of our units to full health, and then whenever one of our units dies, it is going to deal damage to them. We're going to use it to combo with our summons, and any future summons when they die. Though. All right. This unit has the ability to lower our attacks in the line for a turn. This unit here, whenever it attacks, it creates that shard. So because of that, it's actually going to lower it here. So we are going to do it again. So 4, a little bit of damage as a summon to shrink it, and then we have the shards down there. Okay. Getting a little bit of damage because of pentagrams, which is great. Oh, as you see, you saw that damage coming in. That's good. We still have our unit here. All right. Let's see if we can go for it. I'm usually going to do the math. This time I'm not going. 74, 1. Well, 74, 74 is 140, 148, 0.4. That. Weird. But yeah, it's also going to take extra damage over here. We're going to summon here for the ranged unit to be defended. And just going for as much damage as we can. Died. I guess it also includes itself too. So it's kind of crazy. And they took the extra damage from this building that creates the damage. Round. All right. Whew. Much better. Much more control of the board. Okay, we got one more here. If I don't win this one, I will probably get. Oh boy. Yeah, if we don't win this one, we're going to just see if we can get it using the other attempt. Not great for us. Not really. Let me see. Oh, that's not much. Okay, well, we're gonna summon this unit here in order to block the turn. Whenever it is attacked, it deals the unit damage equal to its own attack. In case it already has 300 in attack. Die. Just pass for that. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, it's wow. All right. Well, use poison. We're not so concerned about their units anymore, but we will show them what the stats are going to look like, their abilities are. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we are all set. Just showing the unit abilities here. Render. We do have one more attempt. I just want to get this out of the way, so I'm going to 50 gems. Hopefully don't get a bad attempt. Okay, I recognize his name. So yeah, as you can see, health way less than the other one. We are going second. And, oh, gross. All right. That is so gross, starting with this first unit here because of the immunity and then the shrinking of our health. I don't particularly like this unit here, but this is one of the few times where I will summon it. Whenever it dies, it summons another unit in its place, and then it also gets a little bit of gives us health whenever poison triggers off from their side. We're summoning it so that we can at least maintain tempo. Okay, great for us. Damage as we can. We're going to summon this unit in front of this unit here. It has the mental shield. It's still going to be shrunk, so it is going to die. We're looking to save units if we. Now we're just fighting for the board. Guys. Okay. 85, 4, 9, 9. Not a great play. Yeah. We summon this because it gets a little bit of an attack boost to our nature unit and then also shrinks some of their units down by a little bit. Right, not looking good. Here. Probably gonna have to use poison arrows in order to do that. And we're going to summon this unit here just for the raw stats. I could potentially use this one too. We actually will. We're going to summon this here with a little bit more of a defense. If they somehow do not use silence, we will be able to wipe off the board for free. Otherwise, we're going to be taking a lot of damage. All right. Yeah, well, there you go. Wipe the board for free. Great. Now I have to contend with the stones. So we are going to summon units that are not as vulnerable to silence, meaning that they have good base stats. So because of that, summoning here. Silence yet. Sometimes they don't use the silence because we have units with such large base stats. It doesn't really hurt so much for us. We are going to summon I'd like to spread around the damage, but we really need to establish it. And summon this unit. Whenever this unit comes into play, or if an order unit comes on our side of the field, it freezes a unit on their side of the field. And then at the end of the turn, a random frozen unit of theirs is going to have their health reduced to 1. In this case, put that down to 1. That. You have to put a splash right. You don't want to be taking summon. These units are actually going to kill the good. 86 and 74, that's enough for that. So the block, so it's 33. Summon melee unit if possible. So we can get a little bit of a health boost. In terms of stats, they're not really great. Good for attack, but that's it. Can do this for. And again, well, actually now, because of our particular board, if they silence these units, which usually die at the end of the turn, they won't die. Great for us. Okay. Ooh. Little combo here. Again, we have the freezing of the units here. This also gives us a little bit of a health boost at the end of the turn for every unit that's on their side of the field. As you can see, the defense turned from about 300 to 1. That's great. The disruption here. All right. Attack. Making sure the attack here. So it's going to get attack boost whenever chaos, whenever it's summoned, chaos boost. So it's 80, 80, and 2. That's 104. 22. No, hold on. 20. Yeah, right. 22, 80, 102, 202. Ooh, we actually have a game here. Nice. All right. Whew. Great. Okay. Well, following that really long game, which I lost, was disappointing, we are now done. So there you go. Yeah, this felt pretty good. Just had to take a little bit of a beating. I hope you guys learned something from that particular battle and then also the previous 2 battles. Take a look at the video again, seeing if you have any questions, any comments, anything like that, anything you want to add, or anything that could be put in future videos. Don't forget to, just take a look at some other stuff. You can check out the Twitch channel, check out the YouTube channel. Yeah, this is Happy Splasher, signing off.